Good evening. So I'm later than planned today, so I do apologise. But I've been given an invocation to actually say before I do my card reading today. So I'm going to read it to you. I hope it resonates. It is quite true from my heart. So if you would just like to take a deep breath in, if you'd like to ground, open up your energy and just send your consciousness into your heart, then we can do this together. Beloved source of all, beloved monad of light, we gather in the embrace of truth and remembrance. We open the sacred space with love, calling forth only that which serves our highest, the purest and most sovereign path. May the words that flow be blessed with clarity. May the vision that arises be anchored in compassion. May the wisdom revealed be held in grace. We call upon the guardians of the gates, the keepers of the codes, and the sovereign remembrance of each soul here. Let every heart be touched. Let every spirit be nourished. Let every soul remember its brilliance. So may it be, so may it flow, so it is. So today we have gone back to the, where have they gone? Not where, the Carl Gray deck, Gateway of Light Activation by Hay House. So there you are, and it's getting a bit dark in here, so I'm going to have to get a wriggle on.
Gateway of Light Activation Oracle is
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. Yes, oh my goodness, okay. So we're going to have to be Speedy Gonzalez today. So the first one is Gaia Gateway Activation, Learning Experiences, Wisdom Transmission, Earth and Intelligence. The colours look a bit off because of the light, unfortunately, in here. But this is the Gaia Gateway. This is our Earth Star Chakra opening up and just anchoring us into the resonance and the beauty and the wisdom of Gaia. When we are held within that vibration, when we actually anchor ourselves into the ground and enter into the earth, and we allow Gaia to flow through us, that energy, that blessing, that release, and we then release everything to her, we then feel that resonance. We are resonant beings, we are activations, we are essence, we are light, we are frequency, and Gaia feeds our frequency. So when you can, take off your shoes, walk on the earth barefoot, lay in the grass, just absorb the energy, the vibrations and the resonance that she gives you, because it's like a two-way street. It embodies you, it vibrates you, it aligns you, but it also nourishes your soul. The second card today is Angelic Frequencies. I think we had this the other day. Angels are here, you are safe, and a potent connection. So this is just come through again, just to remind us that although we're anchored into Gaia, we also have the frequency of the angelic realm, and we are all part of that essence, because everything is one. We're part of Gaia, she's part of us, we are part of the angelic realm, we're part of the reality, we are all vibration, we're resonance, we're energy. But to remember that the angelic resonance is higher than what we may be currently oscillating at. So it seems to be outside of us, but actually it is deep within us. So it's within our own sacred space, our own womb of creation. That is where everything is. So instead of looking outwards for something, you need to come inside for something. into that sacred space, into that heart, the pools of illumination that are within your holy vessel, because that's where you'll find the higher frequencies, and that's where you'll tap in to the resonance, the wisdom, the knowledge that you have been seeking, because all that you are seeking is within you. There's nothing outside of you that can satisfy your soul, really satisfy your soul, like the energy, the resonance, the knowledge and the wisdom that actually dwells within you. Because that is you, that is us, that is what we are at the core. We are a fraction of our source light that drops down into this earthly dimension. And that's our connection through our source light. So the next one is Chamber of the Violet Flame, Karmic Release, Radical Transformation. Now this is a perfect card for today, because today being the full moon in Pisces, and the what's one I've forgotten actually. Anyway, yes, it's a full moon in Pisces and something else going on, I can't quite remember. Source has got me working overtime. Eclipse, that's what it is. Yes, it's partial eclipse, moon eclipse. So this is about honouring who we are and who we have been, but releasing all that density, releasing all that energy, releasing anything that no longer serves us, that we are turning a new page. We are physically turning away from all that we have known, all that has gone before. We are wiping the slate clean, and karmically we have turned, and we're now facing a new direction. And with that direction, there is beauty, there is light, there is love, there is happiness, there is joy, there is fulfillment, there is abundance. We have left behind any strife, any struggle, any lack, any feeling of being insecure. And if you want to write down what you are releasing, light a white candle and then burn it, and then let the ashes float out into the night sky, then that's absolutely fine. But just release it. There are lots of different ways that you can actually do, like a full moon activation. And some people believe in it, some people think it's just a false shadow, which for most of it is, but it is just important to honour the energy more than the object. So we're honouring the energy, not the actual moon itself. It's the energy that comes with it. So karmic release with a golden flame, with a violet flame, in fact, is very, very important. So that white candle, write your list out, burn it, transmute it, and physically turn round and face a new direction. So the next card is the Order of Melchizedek, Embraced by Light, Mission Uncovered, Don't Give Up. So now that you've actually released everything, Melchizedek is saying that you're now ready to receive, that you're ready to open up to that light, to allow that column of wisdom, all that beauty to come in, because once we have emptied ourselves, we now need to fill ourselves up, and we fill ourselves up with sacred light, with activations, with codes, with joy, with abundance, with that knowingness that we have found our purpose. And our purpose is individualistic. It's down to us. It's what we're here to transmute, relay. It is what comes through to us. It is what feeds our soul. It's what makes us alive. It's what makes us full of passion and joy. It wants to climb out of bed in the morning. And it just lights up our soul. And we in turn light up other people's souls. So if it's something that is calling to you, then that is your purpose. If it's something that you really think about all the time, that is going to be a way to get to your purpose. So Melchizedek is saying, honour yourself, honour the light, be that beacon, be that transmitter, that conduit. Let that light come through you. Let it resonate and settle in your heart, but then let it shine out to the collective and touch everybody else as well, because you are on a new path. The next one is Stargate Heart, Heart Chakra, Opening, Unlocking, and Generosity. Oops. So this is very much about honouring yourself, your light, your heart, being that vessel that you have got the Merkaba within the heart, and knowing that you are that generator, you are the manifester, you're a master manifester of anything that you wish, as long as you're in vibration with it. So call in the vibration, sit in the vibration, open up to the energy, open up to what you are receiving. You can have anything, but you have to be in the right vibrational resonance to meet it. And you have to hold that resonance. You have to be able to hold the energy of that abundance that you're calling for. You have to be open enough and light enough and aware enough to understand that the magnificence and the magnitude of that energy that'll fall through you when you actually do have that abundance. And if you're not able to hold that energy at the moment, then you ask for something a little lesser, and then eventually you will get to what you're doing. But your own soul will know what resonance you can hold. We may wish for £10 million, would be nice, but we may not energetically be able to receive it. Okay, so it's about receiving it with grace and gratitude, also honouring some of it, but then releasing others for humanitarian needs, for helping the collective, for helping the animal kingdom. It's sharing that wealth, and in doing that, you then get yourself a cycle, because what you let out, it then comes back to you. So you're not harbouring onto all of that money. You are taking part of it for your daily needs and maybe a little bit extra, but then you are releasing some and blessing other people who are less fortunate. And that way it's a balance. It's a perfect balance of give and take, because that's what it takes. It takes balance, and it sits better in the heart. So the very last card today, on this day that's getting a bit dark, is the Holy Grail. Couldn't be a better card. Inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. So this is very much about honouring your light, understanding the depth and the magnitude of your sovereignty, to know that you are sovereign, you are whole, complete, you are worthy, you are the embodiment of love. You have that pure essence within you, and it flows to you. Here we have a chalice that is overflowing, and that overflow is what you can gladly give others. I've often said this, and I'll keep on harping on about it, that it is like a cup and a saucer. Within the cup is our sacred essence, that which is continually filled up from source, from our own higher consciousness, from our own monads, from that essence of us that is not longer, actually in the earthly realm, that's actually sitting up energetically in the higher realms of conscious evolution. So your cup is continually filled up by yourself, myself. We all fill each other's cup up by that singular essence. But what overflows is freely to be given, freely to be blessed for somebody else. We can bless them with our energy. We can bless them with our light and our frequency, but you can't give it from the cup. That is your holy vessel, just for you to make sure that you continue to resonate, that you continue to birth, you continue to receive and deliver everything that you're here to deliver. It's very, very sacred. And to give somebody the purity of your own essence from your own cup will diminish your light. So always give it from the saucer. If there is nothing at the saucer, then you know that it's time to again anchor yourself in that holy vessel, to anchor yourself in your still point, your 0 point, that place of creativity, that womb of expansion, that womb of nothingness that holds everything, where source and you commune as one essence, and then allow the flow, allow the freedom, allow the expression, allow the exchange of energy, and your cup will be blessed. And again, it'll overflow, and then you can give from the saucer. But to be the Holy Grail is to know and to love who you are, who you have always been, with the frequency of joy, compassion, forgiveness, laughter, but ultimately it is love. So those are the cards for today. That was the blessing initially. I hope you enjoyed it. I wish you a beautiful evening with whatever you're doing, whatever you're releasing, how it is going to transform you from where you are to where you energetically wish to be. It is all within your field currently. You just need to release what is no longer for you, put a line under it, energetically step over it, and turn to meet the sun. So from myself, my team, the absence of Poppy, who's asleep, until we meet again. Namaste.